All right, here we go, baby. Welcome back. Now, this right here. So, this is the Richard Wilson introduction part two. Now, part one, I gave y'all just a quick little, what I'm saying, introduction, who I am, talked about my family a little bit, talked about my Aunt Margie on my mom's side, and just the family and stuff. This time, I'm gonna just go a little more in depth again and just talk about, give you like a even more detailed of who I am, right? So, my mom, I'm the oldest of three. All of us are 8 years apart. So it's myself, my younger brother Christian, he's 20, about to be 21. My baby brother Krishan, he's about to be 12. On my dad's side, on my dad, let's get this right. I have my late sister, she passed away, Kiara. There's my older brother LeBroderick. There's me. There's my younger brother Ricardo. There's my younger sister Rakia after him. There's my little brother DeAndre after her. There's my little sister Shamaya after her, and then there's my little brother Landon after her. Yeah. Oh no, wait, hold up. I have a baby brother, Princeton, and he's the newest of the family. He's not even two yet, so that's baby bro. So yeah, my dad's a busy man. So I love all my family. I know they're gonna see this, and I started this, man, to document all of this. This is couldn't believe I was gonna actually ever be here, be doing this, talking on camera, looking at myself, and coming comfortable speaking. This is out here, this is out here forever. So all of the people I just named are probably gonna be the only people to watch it, my family. But I love y'all, and I know down the line that I will look back at this and know that this was just the beginning. So yeah, grew up. So if y'all know, like I said, I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. Um, Across the bridge is Bossier City. So, if you know, you know, right? So my mom, we moved to Bossier when I was in the seventh grade. Went to Russian middle school, if you know, you know. Went to Airline High School. That's why I graduated. All of my family that I just named on my dad's side, all of my family lives in Shreveport. So I would go over there for the weekends. That's where I would spend the time with my brothers and my sisters, and all of us are really close. We have a few different moms, so we didn't get all of us didn't get to grow up together in the same household, but um, we are all close today. We all have a relationship with each other, and we all got each other back. So that's type. Then on my mom's side, my younger brothers, I'm the oldest brother, so they're my boys, my dogs. So all of them, a family, we love and respect each other. So we real tight, grew up real tight, man. And so me, I left for the Navy after I graduated. 18 years old, 2 weeks, I was out. I left Shreveport, and then I ended up went to Great Lakes, Chicago, Illinois for boot camp. Y'all know. Finished boot camp. Went down to Pensacola, Florida for A school. Young man, right? And then here it is, Norfolk, Virginia. This this is where I grew up at. This is where I became a young man. Um, Man, I don't even know where to begin. First command checked in. Um, it was February. That October rather, we was going on deployment. We was out. So my first deployment, I'm 19 years old. Had just kind of just left home a year prior for the first time. Boot camp, A school. So life is happening fast. It's moving fast. I'm meeting people. I had girlfriends, um, homeboys like that I was making friends with, and just constantly just moving fast. At the time, I'm not realizing it though. I'm looking back and I'm like, damn, it happens fast. And so we get on this first deployment, which was the Truman, by the way, which is crazy to fast forward 10 years later. I did a deployment with them, just came back. But yeah, this is 2015, 2016 deployment. Did that, changed my life forever, man. Went to Croatia. That was the very first port I hit. Um, and when you get overseas, man, you just see how they live in life and how they do things, and it's different, man. It's like in certain countries over there, you don't even see litter on the ground, and it just the like kids are outside. It's safe. Some are third world countries. Some places are different. Like Bahrain, I've been there. We went to Dubai like 5 times. That was amazing. Greece. Um, so all of this was the first deployment. So the first deployment was cool. Made a bunch of friends. Came back. So here it is now. I was at that first command for a few years. Then I ended up going to Virginia Beach, which, if you know anything about the 757, the Virginia Beach, Norfolk, the Hampton Roads area is what we call it. Virginia Beach and Norfolk is right there. So you got 64, which is, you can go Hampton, you got Norfolk in the middle, and you go up, and then there's Chesapeake, and you got 264, which will take you to Portsmouth, and then the other one will take you to Virginia Beach. So I lived in Virginia Beach. That I was stationed on that base called Oceana. So I lived right off the ocean front. So those who know. And those was my partying years, man. Those Norfolk, Virginia Beach years. That was me partying and going into going into myself, becoming a man, and just and living life, experiencing it. Start making a little money. I started making rank, and just started getting connections and living life, man. Life was good. 2020 comes. What happens in 2020? Y'all know, pandemic. My current daughter's mom, she gets back from deployment. Boom, we come back from deployment. If you know, those who know, you've been on the boat before, you've been on deployment, you have like baby fever when you come back. She came back, boom, boom, we messing around. Baby girl comes. Life changed forever. And the first year or so wasn't easy. We had a bunch of disagreements on how our parenting styles, as well as all the things that we've been through. I'm not going to speak too much on that. I'm not going to go dive deep into that. Um, Ended up getting orders. So when you're married, right? Me and her were never married. When you're married and you're in the military, they have this thing. It's called co-location. So meaning, if she's on a base or I'm on a base, depending on the rotation or who's been in longer, that your spouse can't be within a certain radius. So you don't have to worry about getting too far away from your spouse or your kids. And then one person in the Navy, we have sea and shore duty rotation. So one person is always on sea, one person is always on shore. So, but me and her were never married. So we both met when we was on sea duty. And, but I ended up going to shore duty. That's when she got pregnant, because she was on shore duty. We was in the same rotation, but she was in Maryland and I was still in Virginia Beach. And that's like a 3.5, 4 hour drive. So it was a lot of drives, a lot of meeting in the middle, a lot of things we had to do. We spent a lot of money. And while I was in it, I was like, oh my God, my life changed. That ended up pushing me to stay in the Navy longer than I was going to do. And I thank God that I did, because had I didn't do that, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all. Honestly, probably wouldn't be alive right now. My daughter truly saved my life. So I wouldn't be here without her. So definitely love her. So fast forward, now it is 2022, September. I'm leaving Virginia. I'm going to Pensacola, Florida again. This time I'm grown. I'm not 19 no more. I'm not 18 no more, actually. Um, go there for a C school. So you got A school, that's the one you go to right out of boot camp, and you got C school, that's career school. So depending on whatever your job is, depends on the location that they send you for your school. So this one is just I'm a data analyst. So I went down there for training for that for 3 months. Now Pensacola is about 5 hours from Shreveport. So I'm going home every weekend. Life is good. I'm seeing my family. For the first time, I was there from September to December, the end of September to December. So first time in 10 years I've been in the Navy, or 8 years rather, that I've been gone. And I got to go home for Christmas, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's. It was amazing. Um, from there, went home, enjoyed the family, left. Then I ended up leaving doing my 30-day transfer leave, headed up to Washington. So me and a good friend of mine, we drove. We went all the way out 20. So we got to go through Phoenix, Arizona, New Mexico, all of those. Then we got to Cali, went up. So like Sacramento, Modesto, all of those cities, Portland, Oregon, Seattle. Then now I'm up here in Pacific Northwest. I'm in Washington right now, Whidbey Island. If you know, you know. And it's been interesting. So get to my command out here, excited. It's not really the city like that. So out here you got to kind of get used to nature and stuff. But I've done the city life, I've done the party, and I've done all of that. So I was like, when I chose to come out here, I was like, let me try something new. And though it was an adjustment, and though it was, I was far away from everyone, that was the time I got to truly tap into myself. Once again, I wouldn't be here making that. I wouldn't be here making these videos and talking about this had I not took that trip or made that decision to leave. And because everything was in Virginia was like my second home. Like I said, I grew up there. I was there my first 7 years, so I had grown comfortable there. So left there. Like I said, got here, and everything came full circle. We ended up being attached to. So I work on land in the Navy. I'm work at a jet squadron, and we can be attached to carriers. So when they go out, we'll go out with them. Out of all the ships in the Navy, and me being on the West Coast, we still attached to an East Coast ship. That East Coast ship was the Truman again. So here we are, 10 years later, back on the same place I deployed. Everything came full circle. And on this deployment, I had a spiritual experience that I spoke about. I'll dive more deeper into that later, and um, in another video. And after that, all of that led me to writing my book. All of that led me to creating this channel. All of that led me to basically not becoming who I am, but realizing who I already was, and just tapping into what was already within. Grew closer to God. Grew closer to myself, my family. My circle got smaller and tighter. Everything started falling into place. So everything just come full circle. So in that, learned a lot of things. That's where I read all these books, and that's where I get all of this information from that I try to share, and I want to spread the message. So that's just who I am, man. That was the journey. And in that, I know I kind of went off on a tangent, and I was supposed to be talking about myself and my family, and I don't even know how I ended up, but we're gonna keep it because it's organic. To the family, I love y'all, and like I said, this is all just documenting the journey, man. It's not about perfection. It's not about trying to look cool like I got an answers, because I don't. I'm still figuring it out. I'm still living life. I'm out here, just like y'all, every day living life, stress, bills, um, going through things like everyone does, right? So, welcome to the channel again. Um, I'm Richard Wilson, and I'm trying to stop saying but I'm keeping all of this because I'm gonna look back at this and just remember, these days. Just remember getting started. So thank you all who subscribe. My 40 family members and 20 coworkers and few friends. I appreciate y'all. More content coming, more videos coming. Just stay tuned. And as I continue to make these videos, y'all will get to know me more. I'll get to tell y'all more. But big things coming. Just continue to watch, continue to support, and I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all.